Hey guys! Happy New Year's Eve! It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video here on the channel. Don't worry, fun is still happening. It's on the way. It's in the final stages of being done. There's just a couple little things that we have to do in the edit. We just have to finish shooting the chase scene through downtown, and that's like literally the last thing that needs to be done with that video. So yeah, I haven't uploaded in a hot minute, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. You know, life sometimes gets in the way of things. I mean, major developments have been happening, essentially. Like, you know, I finally moved out of Abilene, and I am attending school at an actual university for filmmaking, which is awesome. You know, I'm getting to, you know, take some steps closer to fulfilling my dream of being a director and a screenwriter, which is fantastic. And you know, like, this channel right here is like the stepping stones for that, and this is like the next step right here. So, you know, I'm finally getting to go to school for all this sort of stuff, which is amazing. It's awesome. And then, you know, like, having relationships, both platonic and, you know, actually romantic and stuff. And, you know, life just gets in the way. So I haven't been able to devote myself to making videos and producing them to the extent that I would like to. And like I said, that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop or anything. You know, I'm still working on that fun video, and I just have to edit the rest of it, which is the tough part because, you know, editing takes so long to produce one of these videos, especially to the extent that my OCD-driven brain is, where I'm just, you know, very attentive to any little detail, and it has to be like right on the mark of like where I personally want it. So of course I take forever, much longer trying to put one of these videos together and stuff, and I just haven't had the time to devote myself to that with everything going on and stuff. And so yeah, I just, you know, it's the end of the year. Unfortunately, time has flown right by, and I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I just wanted to put out an update for you guys. You know, like, I'm not going anywhere, channel's not going anywhere, but things have changed since moving in quite a few ways, major ways. You know, a lot of my cast members for these SpongeBob videos, they're back in Abilene. You know, Alyssa, John, you know, JT. Everyone is all back in Abilene. The only people that I really came up here with was Caden, you know, to work on going to school with and everything. That's always been the goal, is that, you know, we'd go through school together, we're going to move in together, you know, have our own place and everything like that. And that was going to be him and I, you know, going through school and everything, making videos wherever we could possibly fit it in. And another big thing that's been like keeping me away from the channel a little bit is that he and I have actually been shooting a movie over for his channel and all that fun stuff. We did the Life with Caden series over on his channel all throughout high school, and so we've been working on a movie for that, like kind of a conclusion, epilogue, final chapter. Like, this is where everything kind of gets wrapped up. Just a fun little like revisit, since we haven't shot anything since high school, or at least in regards to that series. But yeah, we've been shooting a movie for that, so, you know, that's gotten a lot of the way. You know, that's kind of taken priority over, you know, my SpongeBob videos and stuff. So just been very busy on all the fronts, essentially. And it's hard for me to quite put this in the words, because it's just such like a shocker, you know. But Caden has been my best friend for 6 years. You know, we've worked on this channel together. We grew it together. He's been a part of almost every single video on this channel. My best friend for 6 years. And, you know, we'd always talk, you know, like, oh, it's going to be our names on Shining Lights one day, side by side together, directed by Christian J, Caden Kirby, you know. But, you know, I feel like whenever you're going behind your friend's back for a while and hooking up with his girlfriend and cheating on your girlfriend, you know, I think that's a pretty big line to cross. So, yeah, I don't know. So he's not going to be a part of the channel, and I'm not going to be participating or supporting his movie going forward. It's been kind of hard to work on any of these videos, you know, because he was such a big part of the channel. He always has been. And me on his channel and stuff, you know, like, we've been like this together essentially. And yeah, it's just been hard because, like I said, everyone else that I know, they're back in Abilene, and it's him and I who moved out here. And I know that, like, I'm not entirely alone or anything. Like, I still have plenty of friends. I've got Alyssa. I've got Alyssa. I've got John. I've got Will. I've got JT. I've got Cass. I've got Cora. I've got Susie. I've got my family. But despite knowing that I have all those people, like, I'm still here in this new place alone. I don't have people, so it's just been very lonesome. It's been hard making friends at school because everyone else is so get up and go and everything. They've got their own lives that they're living and working towards and everything. So it's just hard, not to feel alone sometimes. And I think that has been a very prominent reason as to why I've been absent and everything too. Because I've always had someone to work on these videos with. I've always had someone to, act alongside and everything. I've, like, ever since the beginning of this channel, even my old channel that, like, I had back in middle school, I acted alongside my sibling and everything. So, like, I've always had someone to work with and collaborate and bounce off of and everything. But, I don't have that here presently at the moment. And that's a real bummer. But I'm trying to keep my chin up despite everything going on all at once. And I'm trying to set myself on the course to just get back at it, get back to doing something that I love, making videos, making movies. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, the channel isn't going anywhere. Goodness, I'm stammering over my words now. But the channel isn't going anywhere. I'm still going to do what I can to work on videos. I've got like 3 entire videos in the editing bay that I just haven't put together. I've got Fun. I've got my Angels in America performance that I did back in August that I still have to piece together. So, yeah, I've got quite a few things still in the editing bay on backlog, essentially, that I'm still trying to work through. But, it's just hard working on stuff with everything going on and all that fun stuff. But, I have been talking to people and stuff and slowly assembling a new crew of people that I hope you guys can meet really soon. Pretty cool guys. So yeah, maybe you guys will wind up seeing them quite a bit more on the channel. There's definitely a couple videos that we've been talking about collaborating on and, crafting just for the channel and everything. So I am excited to see what we can create together. And, hopefully this new team will be able to, help put out videos, help shoot the final scene of Fun that we have left to film. I'm not trying to imply that this is the end of our SpongeBob videos or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that this is the end of the channel by any means, not by a long shot. I'm still here. I just there's just gonna be new faces here on the channel that are accompanying me. While we are in the process of finishing up Fun, I am gonna try and figure out like recastings for the episodes, because I'm not in Abilene anymore, so obviously I'm not going to be able to utilize that cast on a dime like I somewhat had the opportunity to. Like everyone else had their lives back in Abilene, so still had to schedule around that and make sure people had certain days available to be able to shoot together and stuff like that, which was always fun to juggle around. But now I'm in a whole new city. So just gonna be a different cast of people that I've got to kind of find and pull together. And if I have the opportunity, yeah, I'll definitely work with the Abilene cast for sure. I still keep in touch with all of them, John, Alyssa, JT. I keep in touch with everyone down there. It's just living up here, I'm like a few hour drive away, so it's not going to be easy to just go back and forth to them just to shoot a video, so I am going to have to recast some parts for sure. But, Fun will be the last video that we've got like the original core cast from Abilene together. And so, yeah, looking forward to finishing that one up as like a final hurrah of the end of an era right there, I guess. Um, yeah, and I guess that'll be the final video that Caden's involved with as well. So, yeah, end of an era, end of a 6-year era. And while there might be a little bit of focus shifted away from SpongeBob for the time being, I'm really hoping to bring back old segments like the Real Talk podcast, where I get some people and we just talk about movies and new releases and whatever we've watched and everything. I always enjoyed filming those and putting them all together and just having a blast discussing movies with people. That's something I always really dug on the channel. I know it wasn't like super duper popular or anything, but I always really dug it, and I also want to focus on more original content from myself, like stuff that like I've actually written and such. You guys really like the Scooby-Doo videos, and that's amazing. It's honestly like my favorite thing that I've put out here because I wrote so much heart into that. I had actually just lost my dog whenever I came up with that video, the initial video, and I knew from the get-go that it was going to be an entire trilogy that I was going to piece together, but yeah, I had just lost my dog, and a dog that I had had all my life, so that sort of loss right there. But I was able to write so much of my feelings into those videos, especially that last one where we didn't even write that final video. It was just improvised dialogue. We knew where we wanted it to start, where we wanted it to end, to wrap up the trilogy, and we just talked and improvised our way around there. So at the end, whenever I'm starting to tear up, like that's actually like me like reminiscing about my dog, But yeah, no, I definitely want to work on creating more original content for the channel and stuff, and putting myself into the work, not just strictly yoinking from Steven Hillenburg's glorious creation, as amazing as it is and as much as I love it. But I also want to have my own identity on the channel too. So I definitely want to try balancing out a little bit more, having a little bit of that original voice on the channel, and try making that a little bit more prevalent. Again, it's not like SpongeBob's going anywhere. It's not like it's done forever. I originally said that I've always wanted to do 30 remakes and then end the project there. So, that's still kind of the goal, is that I want to make 30 remakes. We're at I think Fun is like the 9th one, so we're almost a third of the way there. But I mean, I've been doing this since 2017, so there's still going to be quite a bit of a while to. Was it 2017? No, it wasn't 2017. It was 2019. It was 2019. June of 2019 is when it was. But I mean, either way, still it's been quite a while that we've been doing it, and I can't imagine that it'll just stop anytime soon, because like I said, I do want to do 30 episodes and then call it quits. I am forever grateful for all your support that you guys show on not just those videos, but even the original videos, like with the Scooby-Doo videos, back to that one again, it was so awesome reading your guys' interpretation for each video, especially that second one where a lot of people were like, really diving into what the whole thing was about. Like, it was just awesome seeing all your guys' support and seeing all that for something that I've created, I could sing praises for all the media that I love. The Last of Us, Spider-Man 2, The Iron Giant, Blade Runner 2049. I could sing all these praises, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I could sing all these praises about things that I love and the impact that they've had on me personally as a creator and everything like that. And it's just so awesome. It means the world to me that people have been able to sing those praises for something that I've made. My battery's about to die. I'm going to replace that. No, my New Year's resolution, is that I wanna make more videos for you guys, and because I feel like with towards the end of my relationship and everything, I kind of lost a bit of myself, like trying to do what I can to make things work, and unfortunately, people don't like to communicate sometimes, and they don't really like to cooperate and really give you an idea on how to make things work. And so I kind of lost myself focusing more on that than, kind of being here and present, and, then everything that happened with Caden, just kind of added to that. So yeah, I moved out of the place that we had been sharing, and I got an entirely new place to myself, all brand new, completely detached from the previous place and from them. So I'm sorry. I guess this video is brought to you by Puffs Plus Lotion Tissues. But you know, I just want to apologize for, you know, going ghost and, you know, disappearing for a bit with like no explanation. You know, like I said, I normally respond to comments on the channel. I haven't done that in months. I haven't posted any community updates or anything. So yeah, it's been tough, but I am working on getting better. You know, I'm hoping with next year that I'm able to just like really, you know, come back swinging, essentially, and you know, make content that's bigger and better than before. I've got all sorts of stuff written. I don't quite know what exactly I'm gonna film yet, but you know, I'm gonna film it, and yeah, I'm gonna film it. Yeah, that is my my grand channel update. I've been sitting on this video for a while, and I figured, you know what, I don't want to go into the new year on a down note or anything. I'd rather, you know, kick things off with a bang. So, you know, I don't know. I'll make something for you guys pretty soon. You'll see it. I promise that. But thank you guys all so much for your words of encouragement over the years. It's been absolutely wonderful. Don't go bullying anyone. I don't condone that at all, so just don't, because that's never cool. And, you know, I know you guys are better than that, you know? I know that my personal audience is better than to go cyberbullying, so let's not do that. I appreciate you guys being here every step of the way, and even though I haven't really been interacting, I've still been reading the comments, and it still means the world to me that I've got your guys' support. And it's meant so much that I even have this audience with you guys, so it's awesome. You're like family to me. But as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the last video of the year. I promise everything will be more uplifting. I'll see you in the new year, I guess. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!